What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. We're gonna start this year off pretty freaking awesome because we are finally going to get this garage expanded. I am completely out of room. We're gonna get this garage expanded, and then that way, maybe we can fit some more cars in here. Maybe we can do some more things with Full Circle Garage. We got a lot of big things planned in 2025. So I'm super excited. I'll kind of do a recap of what we got going on. So right now, this building is a 36 by 36. First of all, let me address something right here. Yes, I'm still in Florida. It's cold. It's freaking cold. I think the wind chill is like 30 or something. For you northern people, you're probably like, oh, that's nothing. He's a pansy. Well, I'll tell you what, I may be, because this is not no joke. My hands are cold. And it's too early. So here we go. Let's go do a recap of what actually we're doing here. This right here is a 36 by 36 building. It's got a 31-foot lean coming off the front of it, as you can see. This lean is gonna be closed in, and it's gonna have double doors in front of it. So essentially, what's in the back is now gonna move to the front, but we're gonna keep what's in the back. So it's gonna have a total of 4 doors. One's gonna be AC and insulated, and one's gonna be not. So then, this is where, as you can see, let me see if you see we cut out the asphalt here, because that's where we're gonna pour the footers, because then we're gonna move the lean, another lean, or we're gonna attach another lean to the front of it. That way we don't lose the openness of the car space, or of the carport area, which is cool because we end up kind of hanging out, and you end up washing a lot of cars up under there and stuff, just quick stuff, or you just need to, it's raining outside, you need something to pull into. So now, here's the other cool part, is that on the side of it, we're adding another garage, and that's what we're getting into today. On the side of this garage, there's gonna be an extension about 14 feet over. So it'll be essentially 14 by 31, okay? So it's gonna be, basically there's gonna be a little single garage on this side. And that's because I got more cars that I haven't really talked about, and we got more cars on the way, and we're just simply out of room. And I'm gonna turn that into like a, kind of like a dirty bay. I'm gonna put a lift in there, and maybe we wash things, just things that dirty cars that really need a lot of restoration, because we're gonna start doing build series on YouTube, which will be pretty cool. So basically what this is gonna have a 10 by 10 door. The others are gonna stay 12 by 12. This is gonna have a 10 by 10 door, and it's gonna be a pass through, because I don't wanna lose the extra space there. Listen, we know one thing, if there's space, car guys will find some way to fill it, and I don't want to lose it. So we're going to put 2 doors in there, and you can, drive through, or maybe I put something over there and close that, all this stuff. So that was the plan for 2024. Business was a little slow, and thank God, because Florida got hit with a ton of hurricanes, which suck, like back-to-back hurricanes, which ended up showing the flaws in the garage. The garage itself, completely fine. The flooding absolutely was terrible, and that's what sucked. So we figured out that we had some flood issues, because over here, they built a lot of new homes. Well, all that water came from over there, down to my neighbors, down to me, and here we'll kind of go over here and look what exactly happened. But the water hit right here, came around and seeped into the garage. So what we're essentially gonna do is we are going to install sump pumps over here. So when that water hits here, I'm gonna run a 2-inch line, and that's why we have all this equipment out. I'm gonna run a 2-inch line, and I'm gonna take it down to the lower lot. But in the meantime, that sump pump will automatically turn on. and it'll take the water that builds over here instead of going around in there. It's gonna take it, pump it up under the concrete, and then it'll take it to the lower lot. So that's pretty much what we're gonna work on today. We're gonna start digging out. We're gonna lay the 2-inch pipes, and then the concrete guys are gonna come in here, start framing. Let's get started. Well, and I guess we should probably go over what equipment I will be using. So this is a 18 horsepower. It's a small excavator. It's a mini excavator. It's not anything huge or anything, but it's super practical because it has a trenching bucket on there. So this is gonna be pretty easy. We're gonna trench it out and we're gonna run our 2-inch lines up underneath there, and then we're gonna cover it all up. And we're gonna cover it all up with our good friends and sponsors, KRT Equipment. And this thing is so badass. We did a video on that. If you haven't seen it, it's actually really good, where I race a Cybertruck, and it's hilarious. But this right here, we'll cover it up, kind of grade it out for the concrete guys. And it's just super, 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 super practical to fit in tight areas. It's easy to grade. You can maneuver it. You stand on it. You don't have to get in and out and all this stuff. I do have a bigger excavator. It is a SVL 90, which is a, yeah, it's like a 93 horsepower. It's overkill for what we're doing over here, but that's a big machine. But I tell you what, if any guys are like in construction, landscape construction, excavation, stuff like that, I end up, like small stuff, not anything crazy, I end up using that mini skid steer all the time, which is cool, like, cause literally, like, you just literally just stand up on it. And that's it. And you can operate it. You can see what you're doing. Like, you don't have to worry about hitting things, and you know, you can fly on that thing. You can get stuff done quickly. So yeah, so that's the equipment we'll be using, and let's get started. Okay, all right, so recap before we get ready to grade all this over. We have two 2-inch pipes. We're gonna tap in here, so I'll run some elbows, and then we'll run it to two really, and I'll kind of go over to sump pumps. And we'll have drain boxes here that'll take that water, and it will run all the way to here. We'll later on, I was just in a hurry because I got to get to a job. We'll tap in there, we'll run it up under there, and then run it to the lower lot, and it'll pump any water that catches trying to get inside the garage and all that good stuff. So he should be here a little later and frame everything up and have everything ready to pour the concrete. Good news, it is warming up a little bit, so that's good. But yeah, so quick little progress. Now I gotta run to a job and actually do the stuff that actually pays the bills. Then I'll be back. All right, guys, update. Today is concrete pouring day. I've been battling this cold, so we've been moving a little slow, but I wanted to go over what we got going on because the framing's done and they will be pouring concrete. Got some rebar stuff to do, but they'll be pouring concrete today. So let's see. Bam, here we go. So we have two 2-inch lines that are running up under the pad that we will be installing the sump pumps over there, and then we'll carry this all the way out to the lower part of the land. That way I won't have to deal with, if you guys have been following, the hurricane that came through and dumped a bunch of water on there and almost ruined my garage. But through MacGyver and some stuff and quick thinking and understanding drainage and sump pumps and all that stuff, was able to keep water out of my garage. That was scary times, guys. But yeah, so let me flip the camera around. So you can see, yeah, the asphalt was already cut out. My son did that. Don't ask me why. Anyways, we're gonna backfill all this with concrete because, like I said, the carport is going from here to there. This is all getting enclosed with 2 more doors here. And that's gonna be our insulated area. This is gonna be our enclosed non-insulated area. And this is going to be another garage. And that'll be a 10 by 10. I'm gonna create another gate over here. That way I can just drive right in. This will probably be a lot of kind of just other projects. We're putting a lift inside of here and all those good things. So today is pour day. So got the concrete going in. We're going with 5-inch inside this this garage. We did like 7 to 8 inch. It was crazy overkill, but I was like, man, I'm gonna go all out. I didn't think I was going to keep expanding this garage and keep buying cars. So I wanted to kind of go all out. We did some big footers over there and all this stuff, but you know, it is what it is. I probably wasted some money there, but you know, it's there. I'm only going 5-inch over here just because it's not gonna be anything crazy. It's kind of more probably realistically gonna be like a wash bay. So thank God for the mini skid steer. Helped us out. Less wheelbarrowing, less shoveling, and the skid or the excavator as well too. So today's a big day. Concrete's going in and I'm excited about, so let's get at it. All right guys, one thing I forgot about that I'm so glad I remembered was the mistake I made with this garage, and that was not putting in some kind of drain box, deco drain, or anything like that. I should have. My cousin told me I should, but I was like, I'm never gonna really need it. Yeah, need it all the time because who knew I was gonna get so particular up under the cars and wheel wells and cleaning them out and using a pressure washer inside there and just keeping the garage clean and all that stuff. So wish I would have did it, but it is what it is. However, on this garage extension, I will not forget, and that is because I have, here, let's take a look. 5-inch, well, we call them deco drain in the construction world, but channel drains, whatever. So here's the plan. We're gonna slightly slope, very little, and run the drain box inside the concrete. We'll probably, I'm not gonna run it in the middle because we're gonna, that's where the posts are gonna go for the, golly, the lift. So what I'm possibly thinking is maybe run it somewhere about right here is what I'm thinking. And then that way we can take the water out there. I'll backfill all that, do some drainage work and stuff like that. But we have them, the drain kits. This was actually the cheapest I could find, even from my supplier. I found it on Amazon, and it was still like a lot of money because it is 5-inch. I think it was like $800 or something like that. So it's kind of dumb in my opinion, but it is what it is. Everybody's got to make their money. So also, another thing we thought about is we are going to put an extra footer. You know, we got the footer going around, but we're going to put an extra footer in for the posts. And yeah, we'll put the rebar in, but so big things coming. We'll get the concrete going. We'll set up a little time lapse and you can kind of watch this show on the road. All right, we got the concrete trucks here. About to get this deco drain installed. Let's see what we got going on here. Everybody's a car guy.
How many horses?
You gotta love it. As fast as you want to go.
Adding.
Oh, we're adding nitrous to it. This is gonna be faster. Yeah, we're putting cylinder heads, camshaft. We're gonna go to EFI, nitrous. Hey, I got something they'll appreciate.
La de Tokyo Drift. Sí, bueno, el chinito que lo chocan y lo voltean, ese es el carro.
This is my favorite car.
He said, are they all yours?
Yeah. This is my favorite car.
Este es su carro favorito. Hey, concrete just went up.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why I need more room. That's why I need concrete. All right, guys. They wanted to show me this motor for the concrete truck. They're gonna run it wide open. Oh, that's hilarious. That goes to show you, man. Guys just love cars. We love cars. I may take one of the guys, if I can work it out with my work schedule, I may take one of the guys for a ride, which will be hilarious in the NASCAR, just the reactions and all that stuff. So we'll see. All right, guys, we have a concrete pad getting poured, which is pretty awesome. Means the vision is coming alive. We may take the old man for a ride here in the NASCAR because he seems really hyped up about it. So it should be a hell of a reaction video. It's coming together, guys. It's gonna be killer. All right, guys, this is really happening. I'm taking one of the concrete guys in a spin in the NASCAR. He doesn't speak any English, but he speaks bald eagles. So we're gonna make this happen. He's excited. He turned off his concrete truck right away. He was like, oh God, you know, and he comes running over here. So I'm gonna have him record, or I'll have him hold the camera and we'll record it. We will record it. Slide it through and then clip it.
Hey, buena potencia.
Sí.
¡Esto es lo máximo, mamá!
We have concrete. So it looks like it's cured pretty good. So I'm gonna contact the builders. We got our footers in. And we also have the extension for the other garage that's gonna come in. So we're excited, especially the vibe inside. As a profession, I am a designer and I design and build backyards. So inside of the garage, it's gonna be pretty sweet. That I'm pretty excited about. We wanted to make sounds like one of my neighbors. You know, you have like kind of two types of garage that you mainly see. You see garages that are like, they look like freaking just a museum to store their cars. That's one type of person. Then you have garages that are absolute mess and it just looks like all they do is just completely never drive their car. They only just work on it. That's one type. We want a mixture in between. We want something really cool, very chill, sim racing. You know, we'll have TVs up, very chill, just a hangout spot, but also be super functional for working on cars and doing projects and build series and all these things, and getting drift cars together and race cars together, but also a hangout spot, just kind of a mixture in between everything. So we're super, super excited about that. So if you've gotten this far in the video, the next episode, or the next part of this video, will be actually constructing of the garage. We have to add ceiling fans, we gotta add more lights. There's a lot to be done now that the concrete's poured. We're gonna add more pavers. We gotta add a gate. We got a lot of things we have to add. And on top of that, we still have to get everything fixed from the hurricanes. We have some pumps that have to be installed in preparation for any more hurricanes, because as you know, if you followed me on Instagram, you saw the water that we took in, which was absolutely nuts. So stay tuned, big things coming. Yeah, and so I'll see you next episode. Like, subscribe, share, comment, anything. It all helps us out. Check out our merch. We got some pretty cool merch out there. Very high quality stuff. You can ask around about that. But check it out, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode. Oh my God.
When you don't know how to walk.
Yeah, it's in there, Oh my God. Here, I got you. Hold on.
You heal?
It's healed.
It broke.
He got water right there if you want to wash it out. Hey, leave it in concrete. Put it on there. He's got water.
Oh, shit.